Got a lot to tell you today and to show you. If you don't know me, I'm Christy from Junk Journal Boss, and I create junk journal spreads that are unique and different from everybody else's. And I am today going to work on showing you guys how to disassemble a little golden book, because I want to put this in a playlist on my YouTube channel, but the problem is that I didn't get to Twitch to download it in time. So I'm gonna start recording. I need to record local, which is what I'm doing now. So hey Melissa, so what I wanted to talk about, I got a few house cleaning things to get out of the way, and I wanted to show you guys. This is a masterboard, or just part of a masterboard that I made last week or over the weekend, and I am giving away like probably 12 different color variations for free to anyone who joins my Patreon. And my Patreon link is, let me grab it. Let's see. Or over the weekend, and I am giving away like probably 12 different color variations. Oh, anyway, I don't have my person here, so let's see. And my Patreon copy. I don't know if YouTube will let me do this. I'm supposed to sign in. Oh, I'm not going to do that. Okay, so if you want to go and join my Patreon to get this free, you just go to patreon.com/c/ sorry of all the okay, I'm tired today. /junk journal boss. So patreon.com/c/ /junk journal boss, and you can join for free over there, and you can get this 100% free. So that's one thing I wanted to show you, and I'm going to be using some of this in one of my projects. After this live stream, I usually hop on Twitch for an hour or so, and right now I am making this project, and this is a little golden book. This is actually the one that I did last week that I didn't get to the video quick enough to be able to download this, but I'm going to show you how I did this today. All right, and so if you join my Patreon, you will get a spread like this every month. It's exclusive. I don't sell it anywhere or anything like that. You get one every single month, and sometimes they're holiday themed and sometimes they're not. But you will be able to get one of these for free. The instructions, the video, the everything. If you're in the top tier, in order to be able to get any part of these, because every paid tier gets part of the project. Okay, and as a matter of fact, those all the perks for being on those tiers are going to be changing and hopefully getting better. But for now, you can join for free and don't get this. You can just get the freebies that I post on there, and I also post things like 75% off every new project from my Etsy shop. And also, if you are a paid member, you also get any new release from my Etsy shop, like one of these. You will get that for 1 cent. And the only reason it's not free, because that's what I wanted to do, but I need you guys to go through my Etsy shop so that I can get the traffic and it can be seen, my store can be seen more and everything. So if you want to support me with that and you don't mind paying 1 cent, we'll have a coupon for you on the paid tiers every probably week, and it'll probably be somewhere around Monday. So pay attention to wherever you see me. I am getting ready to move all of my Facebook group to Patreon because I just have a lot of changes going on lately. And if you guys have known me, followed me for a while, you know that I lost my dad last year, and I am having to really downsize the things that I do. So I need, you know, my community to be over here on Patreon. And again, you can join for free, and we can chit chat. We can post our stuff there, and you know, just share, you know, what we're doing. And so this, what you're looking at now, is this is going to be my April Folio. My March one is, I can't remember, but this is my April one, and it's so cute. And, hang on a second. It's really cute, and you know, I am using some pre-made paper, but what I am actually doing is, you know, pulling some of these graphics and everything and putting them, you know, in different places, you know what I mean? So it doesn't, it's made, you know, made mine. And so this is what you'll get when you get the April. And I know what it is. So right now we're a little bit weird the way that we're releasing things. We haven't been really on a schedule. And hang on one sec. What you'll get when you get the April. And I forgot, guys. This is actually the March one, I believe. And it's really pretty. It's called Wildflowers and Waves. And I don't believe it's in the shop yet, but this is a really spectacular one because I'm starting to make more ephemera pieces and, you know, just decorating them really interestingly. And I'm kind of getting the groove on this of my own because I only really started making folios, you know, last year. So I really love this. I design the papers, you know. I do use other people's designs, but then I make them my own. So anyway, that was March's. This is going to be April's, and I can't wait to get that out to you. Hopefully we're going to have, you know, these folios come out like more toward the beginning of the month. We're working on that. So that is all the housekeeping. And let me go back and see if I can find this is going to be April's, and I can't wait to get stream. That out to you. I guess I'm not seeing that. Hopefully we're going to have, you know, these folios come out like more toward the beginning of the month. We're working on that. Let's see here. That is all the housekeeping. And let me go back and see if I can find. That was March's. This is going to be April's. How you guys all doing today? How is life today for you? For me, it's pretty good. It's very busy, and yeah, I just have a lot going on, and I go into Orange County, which is like a 3-hour round trip twice a week, and yeah, it's kind of rough, but guess what? We got a new truck, and so it makes it so much more comfortable to go, and I get to listen to Sirius for a while. I'm not sure if we're going to ever keep it or cancel it. Does anybody else have that? Okay. All right, so today I'm trying to get to the comments, so if you guys are talking, I am having a hard time getting to the comments on my channel. Here we go. Okay. Okay, yeah. So I'm going to be duplicating what I did with this journal. And I have a couple tips for you guys, okay, along with that. And I think I might go a little bit further with this.
So I'm going to
Today. No, actually that's probably going to be, it'd be more interesting, I think, when I go a little bit further with the Haunted Mansion Little Golden Book. But at any rate, I won't always do the Little Golden Book stuff. Here on the YouTube stream, I'm usually going to do cute little things, you know, just little short things and stuff. Last week we did this, and this is just a little mini book, and this is actually going to go inside of my Haunted Mansion book, and so there it is. I haven't decorated or anything, but it's so cute. I love it. The Outlaw Country Channel. I haven't seen that one because I'm pretty much like a classic rock and an 80s metal person, so you know, I don't listen to country unless I just hear it somewhere, and it's actually pretty good right now. You know, it's really different than it used to be in the Patsy Cline days, which I like Patsy Cline now. So anyway, this is what I'm using, this cutter, and it is a really heavy duty cutter. It can cut through chipboard, it can cut through the spines on the Little Golden Book, and it cuts through like a lot of stuff. You do have to make a few passes, but it's not impossible, you know. So I really love this, and I'll show you how it works. Oh, well, did you I'm sorry about that, Melissa. Did you happen to email this is not working for me. Oh yes, it is. I think I must be getting caught on a staple or something. Let's see. Did you happen to email the shop or message the shop? Because Corey can help you with that. Yeah. So if you know, if you still need help and all that, go ahead and message me. But I prefer that you would message Corey about that, because he knows more about the Etsy shop than I do. So, if you still need help and all that, go ahead. Okay, so I've got the spine off, and you can see that, you know, I just cut off this one little piece. If you want to, you can get this little piece of foil. You can keep it and do something else. Okay. Did you already buy it though, Melissa? So I've got the spine off. I've got the spine that, and you can see that, you know, just cut off this one little piece. Because if you did, I got you. We will get that to you pretty quick. Do me a favor if you would just message me, and I would be very happy to fix that. All right, so what I'm going to do here is I have a heating tool, all right, and I am going to remove this part right here, and it's very, very easy if you have a heating tool. It's not very easy if you just use your fingers. I wouldn't recommend that. So here we go. So what I'm going to do here, I have a heating tool. There we go. And we're just going to kind of run it right here. You don't have to do it very long. It's pretty easy, but you'll figure it out with your own heating tool, whatever kind you have. Oh, okay. All right, well, yeah, go ahead and get a hold of Corey, and he'll help you with that. If you don't get him today, message me, and I will make sure that happens for you. All right, so there's one piece, and let's do the second one. All right, well, yeah, go ahead and get a hold of Corey.
today, if you don't get them today, message me when that happens. I will know what happens.
Okay, just got to get your fingernail in there a little, under there a little bit.
So there's one piece. All right, so there's one piece. Do the second one. Let's do the second
And
one.
this is really pretty easy, you know, to do with the right tools. All right, so there we go.
If you don't get them today, message me.
So what we have now is this. There are some staples, and I will want to use my staple remover. And I had it here last week, but apparently I don't have it here this week.
All right, so there we go. So what
All
we
right,
have
let me
now
see if I
is
can make
what
this
we have
happen
now
a
is
different way.
staples. There are some staples.
Because, you know, I'm a little too lazy to...
Staple remover.
That's not gonna work. Okay, let me just go see if I get the staple remover.
All right, so there we go. All right, so there we go. So what we have now is this. What we have now, there are some staples.
Okay, I don't have the staple remover. I have something that everybody has, and it's a nail clipper. And so I'm going to hope that this can get under these staples. Because sometimes you just don't find your stuff and you gotta just go with it. And so I really wish I knew where I put that.
Something that everybody
Because
has. Something that everybody has.
and it's over here.
I'm going to hope that this.
Oh, here it is. I did leave it out. Okay. Get this away.
Don't find your stuff and you gotta find
Staple
your stuff,
remover.
you gotta just-
So there's these heavy duty
So
staples on here, and you want to be able to get,
everybody has. Something that everybody has. I'm going to hope that
let's see, you want to get underneath
I did leave it out. Okay, I did leave it out. Okay.
the staple. And don't worry about, you know, damaging this part. It's not a big deal because
Staples on here. Staples on
you are going to cover that anyway. But these staples are they're pretty nasty staples to try to get out. So
And don't worry about damaging this.
you might need to mess with them a little bit.
It's not a big deal because you are going to cover that.
Oh, a butter knife, yeah. But then I would have to go get it.
These staples are
And you know how I feel about going and getting things. I mean, I do it all the time, but I don't like to. All right, so I just use my pliers to get that one. And how about if we just go back here and see if we do this on the back first, if these will.
You know how I feel about going and getting things.
I think I might be able to just do it this way, which makes a lot more sense, guys. Really. You're excited. Melissa says she's excited. She found a mini golden book for free. The theme is Lady and the Tramp, and I'm going to make that a junk journal. Yes. Yeah, any little golden book that you like, you can do this with. I mean, for that matter, you can probably do this with other books, but this one is just so, you know, the little golden books are just so nostalgic for us.
Any little golden book
So I recently came across a whole bunch of Disney golden books at my mom's house, my dad's house, and I'm probably going to do another one, but I'm a Disney fan, but not, you know, like all the old movies and stuff. I'm more of a Haunted Mansion person, you know, and that. But I do like some of those stories. I might do the Aladdin one because that one was one that I really liked a lot. And so I'm just cleaning this up a little bit. So I need to stress with you guys because I had to go buy a Kindle book for the Haunted Mansion one because all of my pages got out of order. So just make sure that you don't allow that to happen. And so now we have the two covers. So we're going to make this a chunky book. Do I owe you a Coke? And so, let's see, I'm going to turn the black part inside. And I'm going to leave the edges, you know, a little bit apart. And I'm going to use my Ultimate book cover tool that I got from my friend Monique. And I am going to need to, this is a little more fiddly this way, but I think what I'm going to do is just maybe try this on the inside real quick and cover that with a piece of paper. And I do have one here. I'm just going to use a white one. Oops. Because, let's see, because that's what I got. And because this is a Christmas one, I don't need to use black. So I'm going to cut this about 3 by 8. And the that's funny. So the spine needs to be 2 by 8. Hi, Ellen. How are you? Yeah, I do owe you a Coke. That's what. That's what it should be. I owe you a Coke, not you owe me. I'm trying to figure out how to do this.
So the spine needs to be 2 by 8.
I'll just do it this way.
Hi, Ellen. How are you? Yeah, I do owe you a Coke. Yeah, I do.
I didn't cheat you out of the Coke. I will send it to you. So, I want these to be.
So the spine needs to be 2 by 8.
Let's see, where's that yoo-hoo stick? Here we go.
I didn't cheat you out of the Coke. I didn't cheat you out of the Coke. I will send it to you.
The monster at the end of the book. Oh my gosh, I haven't heard of that in so long.
I want these to be.
Okay, no problem. So what I'm going to do first is just do this. Add the glue there. And then I'm going to kind of do, I'm going to do something like this.
So what I'm going to do
So that, oh look, Merry Christmas Sea Turtles. Love Mrs. Jen and Miss Scotty.
add the glue there. Add the glue there. I'm going to kind of do.
Actually, I didn't do it on Patreon. I did it on Twitch, and Twitch deletes videos after 2 weeks. And normally what I do is I actually tape these, but I didn't get to it. I didn't tape it at home, which is what I usually do. Like I'm recording it on my own computer right now. But yeah. So okay, let's pull these out a little bit. I'm gonna leave somewhere between 1/8 of an inch and 1/4 inch here.
I didn't tape it at home. I didn't tape it at home.
And really,
I'm recording it on my own computer right now.
I just wanted to do it this way, just to hold it in place, because I want to put another piece down on the outside. So that's going to help me. And I'll show you why I'm leaving that gap. You guys probably already know why I leave that gap. But if you don't know, yeah, Twitch. If you don't know, it's because I want to be able to fold this. And I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and do a quick score in here just to make life easier.
If you don't
This
know,
one wants to move.
if you don't know, it's because I want to be able to.
So yeah, I'm going to be finishing the project over on Twitch. But what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to put a playlist on YouTube I'll make sure those videos get onto YouTube and they'll go into a playlist for this project. So even if you don't do it now, but you want to, you can always go over there and follow along. You know, I love doing tutorials; they're so fun. I'll make sure those videos get onto YouTube. So let's see. Actually, let me do this. I probably should have scored this first, but you can always go over there. You can always go over there. What I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to follow along. And follow along. I love doing tutorials. I love doing tutorials. So I'll make sure those videos get onto YouTube and they'll go into a playlist for this project. Probably should have scored this. Probably should have scored this first, but you can always go. The glue isn't dry, but you know me. I always have to like do what I want. And I don't know that this is the best way to do this with the glue stick, but I've been having some pretty good luck with the glue sticks lately. But for this project, I think I'm probably going to need something a little bit better. So let me take out the big guns real quick and move my phone. But I've been having some pretty good luck with the glue sticks lately. Can never seem to keep my glues from getting globby. Oh man, now it's stuck in here. Yes, this is welcome to my fighting with the glue channel. All right, so let's see. There we go. All right. No? Guys, this is the reason why I don't really like using regular glue. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this. And just add it with the paintbrush. And if you're here and you would like to do this project, you can join my Patreon for free, and you will be able to grab the supplies list for this project. And yeah, so that's a really good way to support me, even if you're not on a paid tier, is to go over to Patreon and join that there. Like I said, it's free. It's not, you don't have to pay anything to be there. And I would love to see you over there because that's pretty much where I'm going to be interacting the most. Yeah, so that's a really good way to support me. I kind of don't. World Wrestling Glue. That, yeah, seriously. Yeah, but that's where I'm going to be hanging out. I'm probably not going to be much anywhere else but Patreon and YouTube and Twitch. So if you want to do, or if you want to hang out and you want to support me, you can do it for free. That's the best way you could do it, is just go join my Patreon. And I believe that, I don't know this for sure, but I believe you guys should be able to be, see, here I go again. You guys should be able to post your, to make posts there. Melissa, have you ever tried that before? Because I noticed that I'm probably the only one posting. If you posted and I forgot, please forgive me. But for the most part, you know, I don't know. I don't really like it to be the Christie show because I have enough of that going on, right? And so, yeah, it's a fun project, but, you know, me doing this, you know, on a live stream makes me feel like I have to hurry, and so I keep making things fall apart. So, just so you guys know, last week on the Haunted Mansion one, since I'm waiting for the glue to dry,
Yeah, it's a fun project.
I
Yeah, it's a
ended
fun
up
project.
doing
This, me doing this live stream, on a live
some
stream, like I have to
signatures, and what we're going to do next time, or next hour on Twitch, is I'm going to show you guys how to do the 3-hole pamphlet stitch on these, and I'm also going to add some more pages. Oh, thanks, Melissa. And what else I did was I made one of these little accordion spines, and I really like them because you can just glue right onto them. Oh, okay. Got a little bit of glue coming up here too. Maybe the glue stick isn't the very best thing for when I'm using like heavy duty paper. But you know, you live and you learn, right? So, that over there, keep getting glue on the table. So, I'll do that today as well. So, I made the 3 signatures, right? I just put together the papers. I want to add more to it. And I also took like 4 pages of 4 of the first pages and bound them this way. I stapled, and then I bound them this way, and then I just glued them into one of these. That I'm sorry, I just zoned out. One of these flaps right here on the spine, and I'll do that with both of these. And so you might be wondering why I was able to take these out, and that's because it's kind of my thing where I'll put together signatures and then I'll just slip them under here and make them removable. So I'm going to put these in between these little tabs, and then I'll glue, oops, come on. And then I'll glue the pages in the right order. Oops. Darn it. In 4 pieces, or 4 papers, 4 pages. Can't talk today. So, what we'll have is, okay, that's cool. Is that, you mean on the feed? That's great. That's exactly what I want. So, I'll have one of these. Then I'll have a signature, then I'll have a second pack of paper here, and then I'll have another signature, right? And then I'll have a third pack of paper glued to this, and then I'll have my third signature come in right here. So it's going to be, I made it 2 inches wide, and so, let's see. I've got to put this one in between here because this one goes here. Yeah, I love it too. It's always really kind of awkward to try to, this thing does not want to sit down. It's really awkward to write inside of the book, especially if you have a whole bunch of embellishment and everything in there. So basically, you know, right now it looks really empty, but once I start adding things and, you know, doing the page edges and everything, embellishing those, it's going to be probably pretty chunky like this. So there we go. That's going to happen next hour. So, but for this hour, we're still waiting for glue to dry, I think. So, yeah, I think it just sort of happened one time, and I'm like, hey, I like this. There we go. That's going to happen next hour. For this hour, we're still waiting. Once I start adding things. So I have some choices here. And I probably should have done this in the first place. But I can either use green. I think this is like something similar to duct tape to tape these down. just on the edges here. Or I can use just this regular packaging tape. And it's a weird tape because it doesn't stick to each other. I mean, to itself. And so it's kind of annoying, but I should have probably bound them together like this. But I think just for the sake of this project, I can always simply just cover it again, you know. And I don't think it will be too bulky. So I'm going to go ahead and just use this so we can hurry. Because we only got 25 minutes, or 20 minutes probably here. So if you guys want to continue with me on my live stream on Twitch, could somebody please drop that link for me? Because for some reason I'm not able to. This is why I need Ezra so bad. So if you guys want to, because Ezra's my link person. I wonder if that's enough. No, I don't think it is going to be. All right, so for some reason I'm not able to. I think next time I'll just do it this way. So bad. So if you guys want to, because Ezra's my link person. Could somebody please drop that link? No, I don't think it is. All right, so for some reason I'm not able to. It's fine. This is super sticky, but it hates to stick to itself, which is kind of annoying, but as long as I understand that, we're going to be friends still. Okay. So, there we go. And now let me start doing the folding. This still is like being stubborn right here. This tape just doesn't really like certain surfaces. Now let me start folding. Just to lay flat like that. Okay, so there we have that. Would you mind posting the link here in the chat so that people know how to find that? Sorry, I'm making you my secretary right now, but I'm not going to be able to drop the link, and I want people to be able to find me. Okay, so another thing that I did here was I added this ribbon, which is really cool, and I did it with glue, like wet glue, and I completely forgot that that a glue gun existed. So anyway, I'm not sure I'm going to do that same thing here, but that is how I did this. And I believe that I don't really remember if I did this in lesson 1 or lesson 2, but if you guys need me to do this, you know, next live stream on YouTube, I can go ahead and do that. So that's basically how I got these together. Let's do real quick. Let's see. Where's the rest of my paper? If you guys need me to do this, next live stream on YouTube, I can go ahead. Well, that's basically how I got these. You know, things just get up and walk away. Did your mom ever say that to you? It didn't just get up and walk away. And I'm like, yeah, maybe it did. I don't know. Thank you. You know, I get my ribbon from like, I don't know. I never really, sometimes I pay for ribbon if I need a specific color, but most of the time I go into my, actually this isn't going to be the same thing. I go into my ribbon drawer, which I'll have to show it to you guys again. I'll have to clean it again. I don't know. I never
really, I don't know. Sometimes I pay for ribbon.
Oh, right. Great. Okay. So the ribbon spine
Most of the time,
is on there. Is this spine, the inside spine, on there?
I go into
I
my
wonder,
ribbon drawer. I'll have to show
because
it
I
to you
really
guys.
can't
I'll have to show it
remember.
to you guys. I'll have to clean it again. I'll have to clean it again. I don't know. I never really. Oh, right.
But anyway,
Okay. Great. Okay. So the ribbon is on
this
there.
is really
Spine, the
coming out
inside
wonky.
spine, the inside spine.
And it's just because I have all the glue and everything.
I go into my
And I think probably this packaging tape really doesn't like this shiny stuff. So, lesson learned.
anyway. Okay.
I don't remember. Yep, garage sales and thrift stores. So I kind of think that this spine right here is probably done in,
Shiny stuff. So lesson learned.
was probably done in, oh, it's not? Okay. All right, so I don't mind this color being like this.
Garage sales and
It's not a problem for me. So I'm going to just go ahead and do the spine, but
right here, spine right here is probably done was probably done in, oh, it's not done. Okay. Oh, it's not. All right. So I don't mind this color. I don't mind this color being like this. It's not a problem for me. It's not a problem. So I'm gonna just go ahead and spine, but
okay, so I'm going to use craft paper instead because it matches a little bit better. It won't be as stark. Oops.
oh, it's not done. Okay. Oh, it's not. All right. I don't mind this color. I don't mind this color.
And I think I'm going to cut this like 4 inches wide. You can cut it longer if you want. You can make it the whole length of this. But since I didn't do that last time, I'm going to go ahead and do it this time. I mean, do this the same way. So,
And I think I'm gonna cut this.
let's
and I think I'm
see.
gonna cut this like 4
we
inches
want-
wide. Like 4 inches wide. You can cut it longer if you want. You can make it longer if you want. You can make it the whole
So
length.
this pattern
Do that last
is
time. I didn't do
kind of
that last
weird,
time.
so you might want to write this down.
I mean, do this the same way. I mean, do this the same way.
And
So
if I could find a ruler, I'd be so happy. There we go. Okay, I'm not exactly sure how long this is going to be, but I am going to start with 1 inch here on this side. And put this thing down.
okay, I'm not exactly sure
I'm
how
not
long
exactly
sure how
I
long this is
probably
gonna
just
be.
need to make this thing
I am
easy on
going to
myself
start
and
with-
just
I am going to start
make
with
markings
1 inch here on this side
that I
here.
can see. And if I do it with a pencil, I'll be able to just erase them before I start doing this project. And
I'm not exactly
I,
sure.
you know, I don't know what this spine is called.
I am going to start with
I've heard it called piano hinge, maybe. But oops, we're crooked. Why? Why are we? Okay.
you know, I don't know what this
But honestly, I just don't know what it's called. You know,
I've
I wish
heard
I
it
did.
called- I've heard it called
I often get caught not knowing what things are called, but I just do them. So, sorry about that if I am confusing
but honestly,
you guys in any way.
honestly, I just don't know what it's called.
Okay, so
I wish I did.
this is going to be the flap that lays maybe over on the side here. It anchors it here.
But I just do them. Sorry about that.
Now,
If
I'm going to go 1/2 inch,
confusing.
1/2 inch, and that's going to form one,
Okay, so
wait a minute,
this is going to be the flap. This is going to be the flap.
1/2 inch,
On the side.
1/2 inch,
Side here.
and then I'll do a 1/4 inch. So these ones here, these 1/2 inches are going to make one of the peaks on the spine. So it'll be like one of these, okay?
This is going to be the flap. Though.
All right. So, and then I'm going to do a 1/4 inch because that's all I want in between the peaks. And then I'm going to go back to 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch,
And then I'm going to do a 1/4 inch, and then I'm going to do a 1/4 inch because that's all I want.
1/2 inch, 1/4 inch, and I'm just going to keep going all the way across. I can always change my mind on how long I want this to be. 1/4 inch, and then I'll just leave that. Actually, I'll just leave the rest of this. Now I'm going to grab an eraser so as not to confuse myself.
And I'm just going to keep going all the way across. I can always change my mind on how long I want this to be. And then I'll just leave that. And then I'll just leave the rest of this. Now I'm going to grab an eraser.
Did you guys hear Loki talking to me? She's very vocal. All right. So let me erase some of these lines.
Did you guys hear Loki? talking to me?
Okay. Maybe I don't need that last one either. So this could actually just be 8 inches across, but since this one's 8.5, I got a little extra hangover there. Overhang? Hangover? I don't know. I don't have hangovers anymore. Oops, this here, and this, and 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch.
Overhang, hangover. I don't have hangovers anymore.
1/2 inch, 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch. Okay, so I'm just gonna, oh God, what did I just do? I forgot I had glue there. Oh, I don't know. Okay, so let's go ahead and get glue all over everything. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just start scoring at the markings that I made. And by the way, I learned this from Monique at Misfit Crafter Studio. She's taught me so many things. She's really great. If you guys are not following her, you really should be. She has some good stuff going.
And by the way, I learned this from Monique at Misfit Crafter Studio.
I'm a little bit afraid that I am starting to go sideways. Let's see if I can just correct it here. You do follow her? Yeah, she's great. She is great. All right, so here we go. glue all over my hands.
Follow her? You do follow
Hang
her?
on a
Great.
second.
Yeah, she's great.
Did you guys ever put glue on your hands and then just peel it off just for something to do? I do not do that as an adult, but I used to when I was a kid.
So here we go.
So basically all I'm doing is just folding it on those score lines.
You guys ever put glue on?
This one goes this way.
Peel it off. Just for something to do. I do not do that as an adult. Not do that as an adult, but I used to when I was a kid. So basically all I'm doing.
Goes this way.
All I'm doing is folding it on those score lines.
This one goes this way. Yep. I can't tell you any details, but yes. I will let you guys know all the deets when we start registering. It won't be long. It'll be before June.
Yep. Yep. I can't tell you any details, but yes.
Oops, I did this one the wrong way.
I will let you guys know. I will let you guys know all the details.
Did I have glue hands last week? I'm pretty sure I probably did. Oops. Because of the ribbon. Oh, accordion binding. Okay, thank you. All right, so now I've got 5 spines, and I can decide whether I want to have all 5 spines. But
Did I have glue
I'm
hands?
going to need to, maybe I could do this a different way that won't be so messy.
Because
Yeah.
of the ribbon. Oh, accordion binding. Okay.
So this time I'm going to just use this 1/4 inch double-sided tape,
I've got 5 spines.
and I'm just going to go ahead and put it on one side, whoops, on one side of each peak,
So this time I'm going to just use
this will make it so it doesn't have any trouble sticking to itself and there's no wait time. That's really what I should have done.
on one side of each.
But anyway, I started using double-sided tape a while ago before I
This will make it
had to stop streaming. And that was really working for me really well.
to itself, and there's no wait time. That's really what I should have done.
Okay,
Anyway,
right over
I
there.
started using double-sided
And
tape
now,
a while ago before I had to stop
I better hurry up.
streaming. And that was really
Okay.
that was really
Not much longer here, guys. And then if you want to watch me on Twitch, I believe it's Twitch TV, twitch.tv /Junk Journal Boss. But you can just go to Twitch, the Twitch website, and
want to watch me on Twitch.
and just do a search for Junk Journal Boss. You do have to
Twitch TV
have an account, I believe, to
.tv
or be signed in
/junk. You can just go to Twitch.
to be able to chat. So if you want to chat, just make sure that you understand that.
And just do a search for Junk Journal Boss. You do have to have an account.
All right. So
Signed in or be signed in
what's happening with you?
to chat. Be able to
All right. So now I've got these 5
sure that you understand that.
peaks. Okay. And I've got pretty big, pretty substantial wings, I guess you can call them, that I can glue in.
So now I've got
And so
peaks.
I think I want to score this right here.
Pretty big. I've got pretty substantial wings, I guess you can call them. That I can glue in.
Hopefully that's about right.
So now I've got I think I want to score this.
Hey, Michelle. Yeah, they're kind of fiddly. Yep. All right, so oh, I guess I kind of messed up these little 1/4 inch parts, but all good. So I'm going to go ahead and fold this, and I'm going to do it like that. And I guess I have a little bit that will fall in the fold, so I'll just go ahead and score it in there. And now I am going to use double-sided tape again, because it's quick. It's not messy. And it's going to allow me to hop on my Twitch stream right here in a minute. So, but I just want to put this in here so you guys can see. And there you have it. Right? Oh, that's nice. I guess it doesn't want to stick to that. Okay, I'm going to have to figure out a different way, and I'll let you guys know. Just whatever you do, do not use this packaging tape, because it really isn't very helpful. So anyway, I'm going to go hop on my Twitch stream. I'll see you guys over there, twitch.tv/Junk Journal Boss, or just do a search for Junk Journal Boss, and I'll see you guys over there. Bye. Okay, I'm going to have to figure out a different way, and I'll let you guys know.